heard a steel guitar crying through a barroom wall, in the middle of the city where the bright lights fall. It carried me back to a porch swing night, where the crickets sang soft in the pale moonlight.
I was sitting by the jukebox with a tear in my eye, thinking of the country fields and the endless sky. Then you walked in and the music felt strong, like the echoes of home in a downtown song. It's the echoes of home in a downtown song, two hearts remembering where they belong.
Though the city is loud and the nights feel long, we found forever in a downtown song.
Was gentle like a Sunday hymn. It pulled me back to where my roots begin. Though the skyline rose where the past once lay, your smile brought the field just a breath away.
I don't need the middle when your hand's in mine. We can build a little country down this crowded line. Every fiddle note tells me we're not wrong, hearing echoes of home in a downtown song. It's the echoes of home in a downtown song, two hearts remembering where they belong. Though the city is loud and the nights feel long, we found forever in a downtown song.
The city fades quiet when you're close to me,
And I hear the wind through the old oak tree. Love don't vanish when the roads get long, it still whispers through a downtown song.
it's the echoes of home in a downtown song, where lost hearts find where they belong.
The lights may change, but the love stays strong. We'll keep dancing to a downtown song.
Golden rose beneath July skies, I still see that sparkle in your eyes. Barefoot
carved our names in that old oak tree. Promise forever, just you and me. The world was wide, but our hearts believed in sweet cornfields and first love dreams.
Sweet cornfields and first love dreams. Young hearts running wild and free. Time moved on, but the memory clings to sweet cornfields and first love dreams.
Took the highway, chased the dawn, but every mile just felt so wrong.
'Cause the truth is found where the silos gleam, in sweet cornfields and first love dreams.
I stayed behind, but I held on tight to a faded picture on a summer night.
Though seasons change, some things still seem like sweet cornfields and first love dreams. Sweet cornfields and first love dreams. Young hearts running wild and free. Time moved on, but the memory clings to sweet cornfields and first love dreams. Love that's simple never dies. It's written deep in the country's skies. No matter how far our souls still meet, where rows of corn and young hearts beat. Sweet cornfields and first love dreams still live on in you and me. Through all the years, it will always be sweet cornfields and first love dreams. I still remember that summer fair. You had ribbons in your sun-kissed hair.
We danced all night to the old fiddle sound. You were the sweetheart of my hometown.
I watched you ride in the rodeo ring with that smile that could stop everything. The whole crowd cheered when you tipped your hat down. You were the heartbeat of my hometown. Sweetheart of my hometown, where the streets are small, but the love runs loud. Through the years, I've never let you down. You'll always be the sweetheart of my hometown.
We carved our names in that old oak tree, right by the church where you first kissed me.
Seasons change, but I still hold that vow.
together. 'Cause love like ours is home sweet found. Sweetheart of my hometown, where the streets are small, but the love runs loud. Through the years I've never let you down. You'll always be the sweetheart of my hometown.
Been driving down this dusty road all day, counting white fence posts along the way. The radio's humming a lonesome tune, but my heart's racing, I'll be home soon.
I've been watching the sun sink low each night, waiting for your headlights to hit my side. Kept the porch light glowing, the coffee warm, and the gate still open to keep you from harm.
The gate's still open at home, no matter how far you roam. Through the miles, through the years alone, the gate's still open at home.
I've walked that gravel path 1,000 times, with your letters folded, reading every line. The wind carries whispers across the plains, saying love's still here and it still remains.
I've seen the cities, I've felt the rain, but nothing heals like your voice again. Every mile fades when I round that bend and see that gate like an old friend. The gate's still open at home, no matter how far you roam. Through the miles, through the years alone, the gate's still open at home. I thought the road might change my mind,
But love like ours is hard to find.
now I'm back where the heart belongs.
Together,
Through the gate where the welcome's strong, the gate's still open at home, no matter how far you roam. Through the miles, through the years alone, the gate's still open at home. Those rolling hills watched me grow. Every secret they already know.
I was a girl with ribbons in my hair, singing with the meadow, laughter in the air. Those gentle slopes heard my song, kept it safe my whole life long.
The hills hold our story, carved in time. Every echo of your heart meets mine. Through the storms, through the glory, when the years drift by, the hills hold our story under the same country sky. By the oak tree where we carved our names, we lit a fire that still burns the same. Even when life pulled us far apart, the hills kept the map back to your heart.
Wedding bells rang by the chapel stone. Now the hills watch the seeds we've sown. Children's laughter, fields of grain. The hills remember, they still remain.
The hills hold our story, carved in time. Every echo of your heart meets mine. Through the storms, through the glory, when the years drift by, the hills hold our story under the same country sky. Seasons change, but the hills don't lie. They carry our love till the end of time. If tomorrow takes us far away, the hills will sing the words we say. The hills hold our story, carved in time. Every echo of your heart meets mine.
Through the storms, through the glory, when the years drift by, the hills
Hold our story under the same country sky. The hills hold our story forever, you and I traded dirt roads for a downtown sign, but these city lights don't feel like mine.
My hat feels heavy under neon beams. Just a country boy lost in city dreams.
I see you walking with that hometown grin. Even the city can't hide where you've been.
Your boots still echo with a steady beat, a country rhythm on these concrete streets.
It's cowboy boots on concrete streets, two hearts colliding where the fast life meets. You bring the meadow where the shadows creep.
Love still growing where the sidewalks weep. Yes, it's cowboy boots
on concrete streets. The skyline towers where the tall grass sways, but your gentle smile makes me unafraid.
Though the pavement's hard, your love's still sweet. You're my soft meadow in these concrete streets.
I don't need fences or a barnyard gate. Your arms are home, and that's enough for faith.
We'll plant our dreams where the city sleeps, raise country love on these concrete streets.
It's cowboy boots on concrete streets, two hearts colliding where the fast life meets. You bring the meadow where the shadows creep.
Love still growing where the sidewalks weep. Yes, it's cowboy boots on concrete streets.
The city may be restless, the nights may be long, but we'll keep on dancing to a small town song. Every step we take, our roots run deep.
Country soul shining on these concrete streets.
It's cowboy boots on concrete streets,
two hearts together where the fast life meets. No matter how far the bright stars hide, you're my country love by the city's side.
forever walking with a steady beat.
In cowboy boots on concrete streets.
I wrote your name on an envelope, sealed it tight with a prayer and hope. The postman knows, he takes his time with letters from the county line.
I read each word by a lantern's glow.
Every I miss you feels like home.
Your handwriting feels like a sign
in letters from the county line.
Letters from the county line carry love across space and time.
Though miles may keep our hands apart,
Ink and paper hold our heart.
out on the road, the nights grow cold, dreams feel feel heavy, the world feels old. But your sweet words, they keep me fine. Through letters from the county line,
I keep them safe in a wooden box, tied with ribbon, locked with thoughts. When I feel alone, they still remind of letters from the county line. Letters from the county line carry love across space and time.
though miles may keep our hands apart.
Ink and paper hold our hearts.
Maybe someday soon we'll see.
No more distance, just you and me.
Till that moment I'll be fine with letters from the county line. Letters from the county line, they still whisper, they still shine. Every word feels like a sign in letters from the county line.
Daddy's boots by the front porch door. Mama's laugh echoes through the floor. The sun comes up, the rooster sings. Another day with simple things.
Children's voices chase the breeze, cornfields swaying like the seas. The sweetest love I've ever known is right here where the grass has grown. Home on the rolling hills,
Where time stands still and the heart feels filled.
no mansion grand,
No city thrill, just love at home. On the rolling hill.
Sunday morning's hymn so sweet, neighbors gather hands, they meet. Every burden feels so light with family by my side tonight.
Seasons change, but the truth remains. Love's a root through joy and pain. From harvest gold to winter's chill, we find our peace on these rolling hills. Home on the rolling hills, where time stands still and the heart feels filled. No mansion grand, no city thrill, just love
the sacred sound. Forever here our hearts will stay, where the hills roll and the children play.
Home on the rolling hills, where the light of love forever spills.
No matter where the world may call,
This home on the hills will outlast it all.
I left my boots by the old front door, took the midnight train like I'd done before, chasing a promise where the bright lights gleam, riding on these steel rails and city dreams.
I waved goodbye from the county line, prayed you'd find what you're hoping to find. But every mile you're further from me feels like a shadow where love used to be.
On these steel rails and city dreams, we're caught between two different streams. One leads home where the stars still shine, one pulls you farther down that city line. Love is waiting where the heart still leans, past the steel rails and city dreams. I see your face in the neon glow, hear your voice in the whistles low. But the city's fast and it steals my time, leaves me longing for your hand in mine.
I keep the lamp in the window bright, hoping you'll come back some lonesome night. This country heart don't need gold or fame, just your love steady as a midnight train.
On these steel rails and city dreams, we're caught between two different streams. One leads home where the stars still shine, one pulls you farther down that city line. Love is waiting where the heart still leans, past the steel rails and city dreams.
Maybe someday those bright lights fade,
And you'll come back to the life we made.
till then I'll hold on through the years, praying steel rails bring you near.
On these steel rails and city dreams, we'll find our way through broken seams, no matter how far the whistle cries. Love's a track that never dies, home is stronger than it seems, past the steel rails and city dreams.
was just a dreamer, walking alone, chasing tomorrow, calling it home. Then you came softly, like a gentle rhyme, and gave my heart 2 hearts, 1 lifetime. I was lost in shadows, weary and cold, praying for love, a hand I could hold. Then you found me, and the stars aligned. Now we are 2 hearts, 1 lifetime. 2 hearts, 1 lifetime, beating as one through every midnight, under the sun. No storm can break us, no distance divide. 2 hearts, 1 lifetime, forever side by side. The years will change us, silver may shine, but I'll still love you till the end of time. Every wrinkle, every line is proof we lived 2 hearts, 1 lifetime. When the road grows quiet and night draws near, I'll still be holding you close and dear. Love's not a moment, it's the grand design. We're bound as 2 hearts, 1 lifetime. 2 hearts, 1 lifetime, beating as one through every midnight, under the sun. The fire keeps burning, the stars still shine. 2 hearts, 1 lifetime, your hand in mine. If the heavens fall, if the world stands still, I'll love you deeper, I always will. Through every joy, through every climb, we'll walk as 2 hearts, 1 lifetime. 2 hearts, 1 lifetime. Love never ends, a story of soulmates, lovers and friends, forever and always. Your heart with mine,
out like the rain, side by side, through the fields we came. Now the herd even knows our names. Mornings we rise with the rooster's call, fixing the fences, giving it all. Love grew steady, never again. And the herd, oh, they know our names.
The herd knows our laughter, the herd knows our tears. They've watched us grow up through the seasons and years. Through the storms and the sunshine, it all feels the same. 'Cause the herd, oh, the herd knows our name.
Your hand in mine when the nights got long.
We hum to the cattle, our favorite song. Under the stars, love quietly came, and the herd softly knew our names.
Now silver lines touch the hair you wear, but your smile still shines in the midnight air. Every calf, every field tells our claim. Yes, the herd still recalls our names.
The herd knows our laughter, the herd knows our tears. They've watched us grow love through the seasons and years. Through the storms and the sunshine, it all feels the same. 'Cause the herd, oh, the herd knows our name. Some folks leave for fortune, some chase the flame.
But love found its roots here, never to wane.
In every hoofbeat, it whispers our claim.
That the herd, oh, the herd knows our names.
The herd knows our laughter, the herd knows our tears. They've watched us grow strong through the trials and years. Through the storms and the sunshine, it all feels the same.
And forever, the herd knows our names.
Daddy's hands are calloused, rough and worn, breaking soil at the break of dawn. Mama's voice is soft, it calls me near. With every prayer, her love is clear.
Children running where the daisies grow, barefoot laughter in the evening glow. Every furrow, every line we plow holds the heart of who we are somehow.
Where the fields meet family, that's where I belong, that's home to me.
stories told of who we used to be.
The land remembers, the land forgives. It holds the proof of the life we live.
Every harvest, every song we sing carries hope for what tomorrow brings. Through the years we've come to find family's the crop that stands through time.
Where the fields meet family, that's where I belong, that's home to me. Through sweat and tears, through joy and rain, love keeps blooming on this plain. Oh, the roots run deep and the love runs free. Where the fields meet family. Seasons turn, but the truth remains. Home is more than just a name.
It's in the soul, it's in our hands, it's in the love that always stands.
Where the fields meet family, that's the song that will always be. Through every storm, through skies so blue, my family's love still carries me through. Yes, the roots run deep and the love runs free. Where the fields
Meet family.
I was born where the big sky meets the dust, where the cattle roam and the steel rails rust. You came from the land of ocean light, palm trees swaying in the warm moonlight.
You taught me the sound of a fiddle's tune, and I showed you the waves in a summer June. Two hearts and two worlds, we took that lead and found a love that runs wide and deep.
Lone Star love in a golden state. Two hearts try not to tempt their fate. From the desert wind to the ocean bay, we keep holding on, come what may. I've learned about the dust storms on the plain and the way Texas smells after summer rain. You've danced with me where the tide rolls in, and we've laughed at the places our roads begin.
We may be miles and a world apart, but I carry your smile in my cowboy heart. From the Gulf Stream sun to Pacific gold, this love's a story that will never grow old.
Lone Star love in a golden state. Two hearts trying not to tempt their fate. From the desert wind to the ocean bay, we keep holding on, come what may.
I'll bring the boots, you bring the sand.
We'll meet somewhere in no man's land.
Dreams don't care about state lines.
Lone Star love in a golden state. Two hearts know it's never too late. From the cattle calls to the ocean spray, we'll keep riding on, come what may.
Out here in Texas, the night comes slow. Stars burn brighter than you'll ever know. Cattle lowing in the fading light, I think of you in the coastal night.
Out here in Cali, the ocean glows, that golden sunset the whole world knows. But even with the waves rolling by, I still dream of that Lone Star sky.
Golden sunset, Lone Star sky, two hearts watching the same day die.
When your day is ending, mine's just begun.
But we both stand under the very same sun.
And when the night falls, it feels so right. Love's light,
Golden sunset, lone star sky, two hearts watching the same day die. No matter where this road runs through,
every sky still leads me back to you.
I still remember that summer sky. You held my hand and time slipped by. We carved our names in the river clay, back where the willows sway. The fireflies danced, the night was kind. Your laughter stayed in this heart of mine. I see it still at the end of day, back where the willows sway. Back where the willows sway. Love was simple, hearts were brave. Small town dreams and barefoot days, back where the willows sway. I left that town, the lights called me, but city nights felt empty. Every song I wrote still played of you, and the willows sway. I stayed behind with the church bells chime, raised my prayers on borrowed time, but I still hope we'll meet someday, back where the willows sway. Back where the willows sway. Love was simple,
packed my heart in a suitcase, left the county far behind, chasing down some neon glow, some peace I'd never find. The whistle cried at midnight like a steel string old guitar. Took that midnight train to a city bar.
I was pouring whiskey slowly, singing songs to hide my pain, dreaming of the country fields I may not see again. Then you walked in the doorway like a wish upon a star, off that midnight train to a city bar.
It's a midnight train to a city bar. Two broken hearts under the same old star. Far from home, but not too far. We found love on a midnight train to a city bar. And the jukebox played a fiddle tune that we could dance upon. Though the skyline tried to tell us who we really are, we were just two country hearts in a city bar.
I never thought I'd find you where the neon shadows fall, but your voice was like the front porch, soft and true and small. The city faded round us like a distant railroad car, and all that's left was you and me in a city bar. It's a midnight train to a city bar. Two broken hearts under the same old star.
Far from home, but not too far. We found love on a midnight train to a city bar. Let the rails keep rolling, let the skyline fade. We'll hold on tighter to the vows we made.
Love don't need a meadow or an old barnyard,
Just a song and a glass in a city bar. It's a midnight train to a city bar. Two lonesome souls found who they are. The past may be gone, but love ain't far. On that midnight train to a city bar.
came here chasing silence, but the jukebox played my pain. Poured a glass of whiskey, tried to wash you off my name.
But the neon on the window
with a heart that's torn in two. Didn't think I'd see the shadow of the man I once called true.
But the glow above the barroom caught the teardrops in my eyes. Love don't hide so easy 'neath the city skies.
It's whiskey under neon signs, drowning sorrow, losing time. Two lost hearts on a downtown night, trying to make the wrong feel right. Just whiskey under neon signs.
Your laughter used to fill me like a fiddle on the breeze. Now it's just a memory that brings me to my knees.
Every sip I'm taking only makes it clear the only fire I'm missing is the one we had right here.
I see you in the shadows with a bottle in your hand, and I wonder if you ever really understand.
Love can't live on whiskey, it can't live on lies, but it lingers like the neon in these lonesome skies. It's whiskey under neon signs, drowning sorrow, losing time. Two lost hearts on a downtown night, trying to make the wrong feel right. Just whiskey under neon signs. Maybe tomorrow we'll both walk away,
But tonight this bar is where broken hearts stay.
the bottle's our witness, the neon's our shrine.
We're just praying for mercy, one sip at a time.
It's whiskey under neon signs, love and heartache intertwined. Two lost souls on a lonesome night, holding on in the neon light. Just whiskey under neon signs. I've walked through nights of endless rain, carried joy and carried pain, but through it all one truth remains: your love's the fire that still sustains. I've seen the seasons come and go, fields in bloom and fields of snow, but every change just calls your name and keeps alive love's lasting flame. Love's lasting flame, it will never die, burns like the stars in the endless sky. Through every storm, through every trial, love's lasting flame keeps us warm all the while. The years may line our gentle face, but can't erase this sacred place where hearts were bound and vows were made in glowing light that never fades. So take my hand, don't let it go. Through darkened paths the fire will glow. The world may change, but we remain, forever lit by love's last flame. Love's lasting flame, it will never die, burns like the stars in the endless sky. Through every loss, through joy the same, we're carried on by love's lasting flame. Even when the night feels cold, even when we both grow old, your heart's the spark, your kiss the claim that keeps alive love's lasting flame. Love's lasting flame, it will never die, shines through the tears, through the last goodbye. When all is gone, one truth remains, forever strong, love's lasting flame. Forever strong, love's lasting flame.
I still remember that wooden swing. Cicadas sang and the church bells rang. You wore a smile, the moonlight mist on the porch where we first kissed.
barefoot nights and a summer breeze. Fireflies dance through the old oak trees. The world stood still, nothing sweeter than this. On the porch where we first kissed. The porch where we first kissed. Love was young, but it felt like this. Forever born in a moment's bliss.
On the porch where we first kissed. I chased the highways, I chased my name, but every town felt just the same. Still every dream drifts back to this, the porch where we first kissed.
I kept the lamp burning late at night, hoping your heart would find the light. Through all the years I still reminisce the porch where we first kissed.
The porch where we first kissed.
Love was young, but it felt like this. Forever born in a moment's bliss.
On the porch where we first kissed. Time may weather the paint and wood, but it can't touch what we understood. Some loves live no matter the miles, in that first kiss and a soft, shy smile.
The porch where we first kissed still holds a love the years can't dismiss. No greater truth than the one we missed.
On the porch where we first kissed.
Left the fog rolling in on the Golden Gate. Packed my old guitar, didn't wanna be late.
Got a heart full of miles and a mind on you. The Amarillo sun's what I'm driving to.
I've been watching the days turn slow out here.
counting sunsets, wishing you were near. Every letter you sent smelled of dust and rain, and I can't wait to see you again.
On the road back to Amarillo from San Francisco, chasing the moon through the desert glow, from the ocean breeze to the Texas plain.
I'm riding home
Through the night and rain, I'll have the porch light burning by the old front door, your favorite boots waiting on the floor. We'll dance in the kitchen till the rooster crows, forget about the miles and the highs and lows.
from the redwood trails to the Rio's Bend. This road's long, but it's gonna end. In your arms is where I belong, and that's been my truth all along.
On the road back to Amarillo from San Francisco, chasing the moon through the desert glow,
From the ocean breeze to the Texas plain,
I'm riding home
through the night and rain.
got the stars to guide and the engine hum.
You got my heart in time with the miles you run. Every turn gets me closer to you.
On the road back to Amarillo from San Francisco, where the dreams are warm and the nights run slow,
From the edge of the sea to the wide open blue, I'm coming home, straight back to you.
The night is quiet, the world fades away. Stars are whispering what hearts long to say. Darling, no hurry, let the moment sway. Lay your head on my shoulder, stay.
I've been restless, my heart's been torn, lost in the silence where love feels warm. But here in your arms I find my way, so I'll lay my head on your shoulder, stay. Lay your head on my shoulder, stay. Let tomorrow wait, let the night just play. Through the tears and the miles, love will never stray. Lay your head on my shoulder, stay.
The fire's burning, soft and low.
Time moves gentle, but love still grows. I'll hold you closer, come what may. Just lay your head on my shoulder, stay. I don't need diamonds, I don't need gold, just the warmth of your arms when the night turns cold. Promise me softly we won't drift away. I'll lay my head on your shoulder, stay.
Lay your head on my shoulder, stay. Let tomorrow wait, let the night just play.
Through the years and the trials, love will light the way. Lay your head on my shoulder, stay.
Even when the dawn starts breaking, even when the world is changing, hold me close, don't let go.
Love's all we'll ever know.
Lay your head on my shoulder, stay.
Through 1,000 nights,
Through the break of day,
forever's beginning, and it starts this way. Lay your head on my shoulder, stay. Lay your head on my shoulder, stay.
We were just kids in a one-light town, barefoot dreams where the dust rolled down. You wore ribbons in your Sunday hair. I was a farm boy with no cares.
We'd race the wind past the old oak tree, laughing loud, just you and me. The world was wide, but we didn't know love was blooming on that dusty road.
Childhood love and dusty road, a story written but never told. Hearts too young to understand, but strong as the soil of this country land.
Time may fade, but it still shows
Childhood love and dusty road.
I left for dreams in the city lights, but your memory held me every night. No matter where these boots have gone, that dusty road still feels like home.
I stayed behind where the cornfields sway, watched the seasons come back down that dusty road. Childhood love and dusty roads, a story written but never told. Hearts too young to understand, but strong as the soil of this country land.
Time may fade, but it still shows
Childhood love and dusty roads.
we were just children,
Yet somehow we knew
the dust may scatter, but love stays true.
someday these roads will lead us both back to our childhood love and dusty roads. Childhood love and dusty roads, still the place my heart calls home. Through every mile, through all I've known, childhood love and dusty roads. Pasture sleeps beneath the silver skies, but my heart still wanders where your shadow lies. Moonlight falls on the old barn door, and I whisper your name like I did before.
The cattle call drifts soft through the night. Lonely echoes in the pale starlight. Every sound reminds me you're gone, but my love for you keeps holding on.
Cattle calls and midnight cries, broken hearts under endless skies. Though the distance tears and time divides, I still find you in the midnight cries. I trace the fence where we carved our names, dreaming of forever, playing lovers' games. Now the silence cuts like a lonesome song, and I wonder how it all went wrong.
I light the lantern on the porch once more, hoping you'll come walking through that door. But the only answer the night provides are cattle calls and these midnight cries.
Cattle calls and midnight cries, lonely echoes where our memory lies. The wind may fade, but the truth won't hide. I still hear your love in the midnight cries.
If I could ride across these fields tonight,
I'd run to your arms and hold on tight.
but the stars above, they just tell been driving these highways, chasing dreams I can't define. The skyline keeps on growing, but it don't feel like it's mine. The radio's still playing that old fiddle tune I know, while I'm lost between the concrete and the place I long to go. I've been waiting by the window where the city lights don't fade, wondering if the life we dreamed got lost along the way.
But when I hear your tires rolling, my heart still beats the same. Through the shadows of these towers, love will call your name.
It's highways through the high-rise shadows, where the country meets the city's glow. Two hearts searching for a meadow, in a place the stars forgot to show. We keep driving, we keep dreaming, through the high-rise shadows home, on these highways paved with love and hope.
Every mile of steel and concrete tries to steal my song away, but your voice upon the telephone reminds me not to stray. Though the skyline towers over me, I still can see the dawn. In your love I find the back road that I've been traveling on.
I don't need the open pasture, I don't need the fields of grain, as long as you come back to me through the wind and through the rain. The city may surround us, but our roots still run so deep. We're country souls together, and that promise we will keep. It's highways through the high-rise shadows, where the country meets the city's glow. Two hearts searching for a meadow, in a place the stars forgot to show. We keep driving, we keep dreaming, through the high-rise shadows home, on these highways paved with love and hope. The city can't erase us, the distance can't divide. Every shadow's shorter when you're standing by my side.
It's highways through the high-rise shadows, and they'll lead me back to you. In this world of glass and windows, our love still shines true.
We keep driving, we keep dreaming, through the darkness till the light, on these highways through the high-rise shadows tonight.
watch the taillights fade away. Another goodbye on another day. Smell of fuel where the sweet wind should be. Diesel smoke's all that you leave with me.
It's diesel smoke over Main Street, covering the place where our hearts used to meet. Engines roar, but they can't compete with love that's lost on Main Street. I keep a picture on my dashboard glass of a country girl I left in the past. Every mile's a tear, every road's a scar. Diesel smoke tells me where we are.
This little town feels colder now, since the wheels took you too far somehow. Main Street's quiet, but I still see every truck rolling takes you from me.
It's